Hey everyone, welcome to the Thor Repairs channel. Today's video is going to be about my top 5 most useful features on my 2021 Ram Rebel. But first, please subscribe and smash that like button, guys. So I've had my truck now for about 5 months, and there's a few things that I found for features that came by surprise, and a few I found by just digging around in my settings. I think you guys will find that some of these features will be useful for you also, and that you may have not seen or heard on other videos. So stay tuned and let's check out my number 5 of my top 5. Hey guys, so number 5 on my list is the auto tilt side mirrors. So let me show you how we get there. So what you do is you go up to settings up in the corner here, you press that and you go mirrors and wipers, then you go mirrors. Sorry if it's a little hard to see. So you see here it says tilt side mirrors in reverse. You can see I have that on. So I like this one because I have kids, I have pets, and then the kids' toys sometimes are behind the mirrors, or sorry, behind the tires. So let's show you how this works. So when you start the vehicle and put it in reverse, so let's do a cold start here. Sounds good, doesn't it? So you'll see here, I'll put it in reverse. So it's detecting something front and rear. But you see how it automatically tilted? So when backing out, you can see everything, you can see anything behind your truck, and it also does it on the other side also. So you can see the other side's tilted down, and then you also have the reverse camera that comes on, so you're covered. You're not worried about anything behind your truck or sneaking back in. Sometimes I have cats that are outside, they'll sneak back in the garage the last second, at least I can catch it. So that is number 5 feature. I hope you enjoy it. Now it's on to number 4. Welcome to number 4 on my list. This is the tire fill assist. So I came across this by accident actually. I was filling up my tire, had my tire gauge handy, everything. All of a sudden, my hazards went on and my horn honked when I got to the desired pressure. So I thought that was actually really cool. You know, if you're out and about and you don't have a tire gauge, at least it tells you when you're at the desired tire pressure. So I'll show you. Actually, I found the setting in here. So what you do is you go to your settings again. And after I found out that happened, it's a stock feature that's just on, but you can turn it off. I don't know why you would, but see, it's just tire fill assist on. So that's how you turn it off. It's always on, so you don't have to worry about turning that on. But let me give you a demonstration on how this works. So how cool is that? The hazards come on automatically, and then it honks when you get to the pressure. So I was filling up the front right tire, and you can see it's at 4.2 now. I think it said it recommended 3.7. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check it with the tire gauge and see if it matches 4.2. Let's see how accurate this is. So stand by. Hey guys, so what I did was I converted it to PSI because that's what I understand. Maybe that's what you guys understand. I don't know if you can see here, but it's 61 on the right side. So I went and checked with my tire gauge, and here is my tire gauge. Let me get out a zoom here and show you what my tire gauge shows. Oh, you probably won't be able to see it, but it shows exactly. You can see it right there, 61 it shows. So this is actually very accurate. It's 61 in the tire. It's 61. So I'm going to get them all the same here so that we don't have different pressures in all the tires. But there's a test. So that's my number 4 on the list, guys. So let's see number 3. Okay, so number 3 on my list is the forward and reverse braking. So I'll show you guys how you set it up. So you go to settings at the top here. So settings, safety, and driving assist. And then you're going to go to the forward collision warning. And you'll see that I have the warning and active braking on. And then that I have the forward collision sensitivity to medium. And then for the backup reverse part, you go to Park Sense. You'll see I've got the volumes and all that medium. And then it says rear Park Sense braking assist on. So that's on. I've had to turn it off when I get snow on it and stuff like that. It wants to brake pretty easily, but for now I have it on because my truck's fairly clean. So let's do a demonstration now that you know how to get it in the settings, and let's do that. This is how close it got in the reverse. It worked. But boy, she sure gets pretty close before it breaks. So you can see how the reverse Park Sense worked. That buzzing noise was the brakes activating. The forward didn't work, as you can see. So the way the forward works is you have to be either 5 miles per hour or 10 kilometers per hour moving before it activates. So that's why me crawling up to my garbage can and then knocking it over, that's why it didn't work. I got all kinds of warnings that the garbage can was there, but it didn't break. So that is why it didn't work. So just so you guys know, it did work for me once on the streets, so I know it does work. So that's why I like that setting. And now on to number 2. Hey guys, so number 2 on the list is the signal light on warning. So what I have here is I have this gradual turn where it just doesn't turn my signal light off. So what it does is it leaves it on, and so what happens is I left it on once by accident, and all of a sudden I got a warning light on my dash right here. So if it's left on long enough, which you'll see here, it'll give a warning here on my dash. Takes a while. There, turn signal on, it says, as you can see. So you get a warning, which is nice. I didn't know that was a feature on these trucks. So it's a nice reminder to not be that guy going down the highway with your signal light on. Especially if you have music on, it's easy, I guess, just to miss it. So that is my number 2. So now on to number 1. So number 1 on my list that I think is the most important for me, based on the power of this truck, I find that it's very easy to speed. So what I found out was in the nav settings, you can set it so that it can give you an audible warning when you're speeding. You can set it for 10 over the speed limit. You can set it for the speed limit. You can set it for 10 over, 20, whatever you want. So let me show you how you guys get into that setting. So what you do is you go to nav. Here you go to nav, and then you go nav settings. And then you see how it says speed limit. It's one of those things, it's not the most obvious thing to see. So you can see there's some glare. So show speed limit. I have that so that when I have the nav on, it shows me the speed limit in case I'm not sure. And then I have warn only when over by, and I have it set to 20 kilometers. So you can see you can set it in like small increments. It's like of 2. So I'll leave it at 20. That's what I like it at. And then overspeed audio warnings checked. So I'm on a highway where it goes from 100 to 90, and there's always like a speed trap type thing there all the time. I've gotten a couple tickets. I haven't yet with this truck because it always warns me. It's easy, I forget. So let's take it for a spin and I'll show you what I mean by this. Okay, so I set my audible speed warning for 20 kilometers past the speed limit. So right now I'm on that stretch of highway I was talking to you guys about. It's 90 kilometers, that's about 55 miles per hour. These trucks, they ride so nice. It's so easy to speed. So this is the 90 zone here right now. And you'll see here,
the speed limit is 90 kilometers per hour.
There you go. See, you heard that? So it tells you the speed limit and that I'm 20 overs when it comes on. But like I said, you can set that to any speed you want. It does it in 2 kilometer increments. I'm sure it does the same in miles. And then now I'm up to 100 here. So this is that area that's easy to speed in. So I think this has saved me from getting some speed tickets. So that's why this is number 1 on my list.